Leo, hello, how are you? Happy Tuesday. I am here to do your reading for the week ahead. So, welcome. If you are someone who has not been here before, welcome. If you're brand new, I hope that you'll snoop around the site. You know, time is fluid, you guys, and so there's going to be information here on the site that you haven't seen yet that could possibly resonate right now. So I would suggest that you travel around the site. Also, this is for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. If this reading does not resonate with you, it is a general reading. Don't feel bad about that. Don't try and make it fit, but just go ahead and look at your moon and your rising sign. If you're interested to know what your sun, moon, and rising sign is, please go to the top of my page where the About is. Click on the About, go to the bottom of the page, and you'll see a link there where you can pop in your info and put in your sun, moon, and rising. Okay. Also, I have decks that I'm using today. This one is the Tarot Grand Luxe by Marchetti. Love my decks, and I do have a listing down below, Amazon.ca, my Amazon store. I do get 10% if you do end up purchasing there. If you don't, that's fine too. You can purchase wherever you want, but all the cards that I use, all the cards that I own, all the cards that I plan on owning in the future are also down there in the listing, even stuff that doesn't pertain to tarot. I'm just saying, stuff that I love, stuff that ends up in my lists. Okay, so I am here to give you a reading for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter, the sign of Leo. And let's cut them here. Just going to ask for Archangel Michael's help for guidance. I'm going to ask for Archangel Shemuel as well for understanding. I also need the help of my spirit guides and my angels. I do need help with signs and symbols. I do hear and see things as I read, so I do need that help as well. All right, here we go, Leo, for the week ahead. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for the week ahead. Cross watchers are always welcome, you guys. If you don't know what a general reading means, please look below. There is a list of things that will help you discern what a general reading is. Here we go. All right, so we are starting with the Queen of Cups. Somebody who's go with the flow. Somebody who's kind of a little bit of a worrywart too. You know, she is a mother, the Queen, and she kind of worries about people. She is emotionally available. She is the person who... who really wants to make sure that everyone has what they need emotionally. So she is someone who is highly intuitive. She is someone who is constantly in contact with spirit. She is a water sign, and so she feels vibration. She feels things coming. So she isn't quite all that surprised when things turn out the way they do, because she's already felt those things coming. She's felt those things happening, right? And let's keep going here. Queen of Cups. What else do we have for our Leos? We have the Hierophant. The Hierophant is Taurus. Now, the Hierophant is a representation of church, of corporation, and also of marriage, you know, things that go on within the clergy. So this could be, we could be looking at someone who has Taurus and some sort of a water sign in their chart. We could also be looking at perhaps emotional love. We could be looking at a job you're emotional about. Let's keep looking here. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Yeah, I think it might be something that made you sad in the past. So we do have more cups here. Emotional. This is the Five of Cups, though. And so the thing is that when your head is down and you're worried about everything you've lost, you can't see the things that are still there for you, which is the Two of Cups. And in the tarot, the Two of Cups is love. So I feel like that you're so concerned about what you've lost that you are not seeing what is still ahead for you. And looking at the Hierophant and this Five of Cups together, it could be that a relationship has broken up. Or you're looking in the past and wishing that a relationship could have turned out differently. What else do we have here? Or it could just be someone you had feelings for as well. But, you know, the Hierophant is marriage, it is clergy, so it was probably more than that. What else do we have? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Love, happiness, family. We have, look at that, the Wheel of Fortune is about to turn in your favor. So I feel like you're feeling bad about things that happened in the past. There may have been a relationship or a marriage that broke up. It was quite emotional when it did break up. Or it just never came to fruition, and you are feeling bad about that. You're looking into the past, thinking about how things used to be, thinking about that person. The Wheel of Fortune is here to say that things are getting better. Things are going to move forward. Fortunate things, everything, fortunate, money, love, home, hearth, health, all that stuff. Everything is about to be fortunate. And then we have the Knight of Swords, who to me just kind of shows up bouncing off the walls and saying crazy stuff, but I feel like the Knight of Swords is seemed like a drunken soldier almost, you know. He just kind of looks kind of mean, but really isn't. Is very worried about getting information to you before this thing that is going to happen, before it comes upon you. That he wants to let you know what's going to happen. We have, the Eight of Cups on the bottom here. So we have somebody who's walking away emotionally from something. So you could have been walked away emotionally from a relationship, and then, or what you thought might be a relationship, and you have, you're feeling bad about that. But we're going to me, the Knight of Swords is someone who is, it's something that you don't expect. So let's clarify here. We'll do some clarification here. I got a new deck. Just saying, Leo. I got a new deck. It is the Fountain Tarot. I love it. It has one card in this deck that is in no other. It's called the Fountain card, and I haven't pulled it yet. So I guess we'll see what happens if we do. Now that I've said it, we probably will. But I'm going to start clarifying here with Fountain Tarot, and it is for the Queen of Cups. Tell me more about the Queen of Cups, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for the sign of Leo. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for the sign of Leo. Please clarify the Queen of Cups. What's going on with the Queen of Cups? What is so emotional? Thank you. We have the World. It's an emotional closing of a chapter. Yeah. So you have gone through a cycle, and it's time to close that cycle. Whatever was holding you, I just heard emotional hostage. Wow. So something was holding you emotionally hostage. Might have been an argument or a relationship or a friendship or someone in your family or someone you were in love with, but I feel like you're closing the chapter on that emotional situation, that overly emotional situation. And I feel like that chapter is going to close within the next, week or two. Why do we have the Queen of Cups here? Clarify one more time. Queen of Cups. Thank you. Yeah, it's about love. You love somebody, whether that be a family member or a friend or someone that you are romantically linked with. I feel like this is coming to an end. You're closing the chapter because you're done with it. It's hurting too much, and so you just decided you're going to close the chapter. Why is the Hierophant here? Hierophant is Taurus, by the way. Oh, and the Queen of Cups, she is Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. So the Hierophant is here. Please clarify the Hierophant. Thank you. And we have the Stars. So the Hierophant is here. It could be someone who is Taurus. It could be about clergy. It could be about doing the right thing, because that's really what spirituality and religion, all of that. It's about doing the right thing, right? Being moral, being good, doing the right thing. So I feel like you're healing from that. So I feel like whatever happened with the Hierophant or with the Hierophant energy, whether that was a relationship, a job, whatever, I feel like you're healing from that. And this tells me that it was someone that you really thought was a soulmate. And this, I believe that you are in love with them, or you felt like you had love feelings for them, and now this chapter is coming to a close. And now this Five of Cups makes more sense here. The Five of Cups is all about you looking into the past and lamenting about what could have been. There we go. We have the Five of Cups is clarified by the Ten of Cups. You did the right thing. So you did do the right thing. You actually did the right thing. It's about doing the right thing, the Hierophant. You did the right thing by closing the chapter and going through the feelings of the sadness, because something is about to change in your favor here. The Ten of Cups is emotional happiness. So sometimes we have to close a chapter to get things out of the way. I see it, in my head, I see it like Tetris. Forgive me. This is my age. I see it like Tetris. I feel like, you put this block in here, the universe comes out. Maybe it's Jenga. It's Jenga. Universe comes, pulls one out, things fall down, you build them back up again, and they're like, okay, but we're going to pull this one out of here because that one needs to go in there. If that falls over, then you can kind of put another one. I feel like in my mind, that's how the universe is working. And I feel like this is a game of Jenga. That's the spiritual Jenga? I don't know. So the Five of Cups tells me that, yeah, 3 have poured out, absolutely, but there is still 2, and there's still love in the future, and it's coming because the 10 of Cups is here. And then we have the 4 of Coins. You're not really telling anybody. I think you're kind of cutting yourself off from people, keeping it close to the chest, not really talking to friends, maybe, not really telling them exactly how you're feeling, because you feel kind of, I feel like you feel that you were, what's the word I'm looking for? I feel that you feel the person you closed the chapter on was not honest with you, and you got taken for a fool. That's why I think you're not saying anything to your friends. You feel like you've been taken for a fool. So you have been keeping it close to the chest, not really telling your friends how you're feeling or what's going on. And then we have the 10 of Cups. And so when the 10 of Cups comes, you're going to be sharing that for sure. So now 10 of Cups is here, which makes more sense about why the Wheel of Fortune is here. Clarify the Wheel of Fortune for me, please, for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Please clarify the wheel. The wheel, please. This is the most thinky deck that I've ever had, this new deck here. It thinks a lot. Wheel of Fortune, please. Thank you. We have the King of Swords. So the Wheel of Fortune, King of Swords, things are moving fortunately in a direction that's good for you. I feel like you're gaining strength, gaining momentum, that maybe you're learning something. You're learning how to be better with your words. You're learning to be more pointed with the things that you say, trying your best not to offend people, but yeah, I think you're trying to do your best to speak up without hurting someone's feelings, I think, essentially is what that is. Now, the King of Swords is also someone who is very intelligent and book learned. So it could be someone also who has come to help you push this wheel forward so you can have better education. You can learn a lesson from it. You've learned a karmic lesson because when the world ends, you know, it's the last card in the major arcana. And when that comes to an end, you learn a karmic lesson. You'll never go back and do that thing again, Leo, right? You never will. You will not do that thing again. And I think that also has connections with the King of Swords, because the King of Swords is very intelligent. Okay, so what else do we have for the wheel? We have the Queen of Cups. So yeah, I think this was when things start to move in your favor, I think you're going to become emotionally balanced again. I feel like you're going to open up to people and sort of, you know, bring them in, be emotionally available to people again. But I think until then, you're just going to, you know, kind of count on your strength, Leo. And that is your card, by the way. That's your energy. That's the card of Leo. Now, this Knight of Swords can really screw things up here. This Knight of Swords just kind of appears and starts blurting stuff out. So what are you not expecting, Leo? What is coming that you are not expecting? What is coming that you are not expecting, Leo? What is coming that you are not expecting? 6 of Swords. That someone is going to be traveling to see you. Interesting. Traveling to see you. It could be traveling to talk to you. 6 of Swords. You could be someone who is going from the chaos to the calm in your mind. What you're not expecting is that you're going to work this all out, and in your mind it's going to be okay. I feel like there is a Page of Wands here, but again, that alludes to you taking a different path in passion. This kind of all alludes to maybe a love reading here, and I feel like somebody might be getting in a vehicle to come see you soon. Let's go back and clarify again with the Light Seers Tarot and take a look here. So we started out with the Queen, right? Clarifying with the World card, you closing a chapter. Closing a chapter on love, because the 2 cups showed up here as well. Emotional love. So let's clarify that here. Just going to cut these. 2 of Cups and the World card. Please clarify. 2 of Cups and the World card. Why is 2 Cups and the World card here, please? Two of Cups. Clarify the Two of Cups. Clarify the Two of Cups, please. We have a card right there. I'm going to take it. Ooh. It's the Tower. Okay. So, yeah, I feel like when the world was closed, when you closed the chapter on this emotional love that you had, it really made you sad. It caused the Tower. But you know what? When the Tower comes, it's for a reason, and it's usually for your good. This is the Wisdom Seekers Tarot, and I'm just going to clarify the Tower. I always like to do that right off the bat. I don't like to wait on the Tower. What do we have here? We have the Eight of Wands. So this Tower came quickly. So it wasn't a very long-lived relationship. Eight of Cups. You ended up walking away emotionally from this relationship pretty darn quick. So I don't think you two are compatible. One more card, please, for the Tower. One more card, please. Thank you. We have Temperance, and then it gave you balance. So I feel like it was a fairly good Tower that you were in there, that it was good that you closed that chapter. You learned a lesson there, a karmic lesson. You'll never go back and do that again. And then after walking away emotionally, that Tower came down for a reason. You needed it to. So why do we have the Hierophant here with the Lovers and the Star? That's a lot of major arcana power there. So we have the Five of Wands, and that tells me that you're undecided about whether or not you have a soulmate out there somewhere. You are undecided whether or not you're going to be healed enough to be able to be able to find someone that wants to get married. That I think that you worry about that a lot. That someone may not be your match, but the thing is there's someone for everyone, Leo, so please don't worry about that. It's just divine timing. It's all in divine timing, okay? The Lovers is here and the Star, which means you must heal. You can't go around that. It's major arcana. It's there for a reason. You have to heal. And also the Lovers is there for a reason, telling you absolutely for sure there is someone out there for you. But you're undecided about that, and that's okay. Why is the Lover card here, please? Why do we have the Lovers here? We have the Lovers here because there is going to be a new start. Now, we have the new start and not really wondering, like not really making a decision here. This is you fighting within yourself. This is internal struggles. And then you want to have a new start here, but you're having internal struggles. So that makes sense because you don't think at this point there is someone who is going to love you like a soulmate, but you're wrong. You're wrong. I'm telling you that you're wrong. Okay, so and I am a high priestess, so I can tell you that for sure. So we have the Five of Cups and the Four of Coins, keeping it to the chest. But I think you're keeping it to the chest because once things get a little bit better for you here, I think that you're no longer going to be closed off. You are actually going to open up to friends and family about this. Clarify the Four of Coins and the Ten of Cups, please. Four of Coins. Clarify the Four of Coins. We have a card that's here. Four of Coins is clarified by the King of Pentacles. So I feel like you are part of your Ten of Cups, and part of the Ten of Cups energy is the fact that you're going to become financially stable. Stable, have the Midas touch. If you want to open a business, now would be the time. If it's an online business, I wouldn't say too much about the brick and mortar right now because we know that there's so many businesses that are closing around the world. But I would say that you've been looking into the past and feeling really depressed about having to keep everything close to the chest. But soon, Ten of Cups energy is coming to you. Happiness, emotional happiness, and then grounding through the King of Pentacles, who is very financially stable. Yep, you are single and abundant. You're taking care of your bills. You're taking care of everything that you need. And I think that's what the Ten of Cups is telling us, that you are abundant. Regardless of whether you're single or with somebody, you're abundant. And that's just that. We have the world, we have the Wheel of Fortune that's turning. We have the Queen of Cups. It's going to be emotional, and there's going to be words because there is a King of Swords here. So I feel like the Strength is here. That's your card, Leo. Tell me more about Strength, the Queen, and the King, please. We have Temperance. So you just want your balance, I think. In the end, you just want to be strong, you want your balance, and you're just kind of waiting on your Ten of Cups. Then we have the Knight of Pentacles. So the Knight of Pentacles is moving your way. There is somebody out there that is headed your way, Leo, in love. And it's going to be the best because this person is going to be so balanced in their energy that it's going to feel like butter. We have the Knight of Swords here. And the thing that you don't expect is that you're taking a different path in passion, and that this person may live a distance, but that they're willing to get into a vehicle to come see you. Why is the Page of Wands and the Six of Swords here? Because of the Empress. This person is going to be creative. They're going to come to you in a way that that is quite creative, because they know that you're smart, they know that you're balanced, and they are going to be very creative in the way that they come toward you. They could be someone who is a Taurus, because the Empress is Taurus and Libra. So it could be Libra or Taurus here. I feel as though that we also have the Three of Cups here, that there's going to be a celebration. I think that this is going to be a good relationship when it finally does come your way. I think that it's going to be in divine timing, though, because we have about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I would say 5 days, 5 weeks, 5 months. You know, it could be in the summertime, that there is a lot coming forward for you here, Leo, but it is all in divine timing. I know, the divine timing, right? It isn't on your timing. It isn't on my timing. It is all about divine timing. And when things are supposed to happen, they will. So what should we be doing? What should we be doing while we're waiting for the divine timing, while we're waiting for the Wheel of Fortune, while we're waiting for the Ten of Cups? Self. Yeah, we work on self. So how's your health? How's your weight? Are you taking better care of yourself? Are you being kind to yourself? Are you speaking kind words to yourself? Those are all, the mental health, helps the health of the body, helps all of that. So it's time to work on you. That's the time that you have between now and when this next love comes along. So it's time for you to love yourself more than you love everyone else. Okay, let's get some advice here for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Advice, please, for Leo. Thank you. We have go for your dreams. What are your dreams? What do you plan to do with the future? It's not all about wondering who the spouse is, when they're coming along, are you getting married, are you having children? You don't have to worry about that stuff. The universe is taking care of all of that for you. All you have to worry about is, what are your dreams? What do you want to do in this life? Who do you want to be, and what do you want to do? Imagine a solution. That is about manifestation, imagining solutions to the things that aren't working for you right now. How do you do that? You lay in bed with your eyes closed 30 minutes before you fall asleep, and in your mind, you picture yourself winning the race. Picture yourself buying the car. Picturing yourself having the great career, You have to live it as though, in your mind's eye anyway, as though you already have it. And that is how you pull the universe into you, and you let them know exactly what you want, and they start moving things around. So imagine solutions, go for your dreams. What else do we have here? We have make no judgments. So what's good for you may not be good for the other guy, right? You may have a plan for your life and the other guy may not. So just have no judgments, and then forgive and forget who's hurt you. Have there been people in your life that have hurt you? I think there has, because I do see that you closed a chapter on somebody here, which caused a tower. So I feel like making no judgments, forgiving and forgetting. Whoever you had this hard time with, just remember they're human too. We're all subject to the human to the way humans live, love, the way we think. And you know what? We're in unprecedented times. Sometimes this is hard. Sometimes this is hard, right? And it's not necessarily because they've done something wrong. Sometimes it's just because it is what it is. I really believe I was taught that phrase from a very good friend a very long time ago, and it stuck with me. It is what it is. You can't change it. It's a stick in the stream. Drop the stick in the stream and try not to control where it's going. Just watch it go, watch it float, and just admire the stream. That's all. Okay? I'm going to go for now. Please make sure, if you are interested in having a reading, please look down below. All of my deets are there. Anything else you want to know, please send an email. Let's talk about what your needs are. And yeah, that's it for now. I will see you next Tuesday. Thank you for coming. Thank you for watching. Thank you for clicking and sharing. I'm going to go for now. Bye.